And joining us now via Zoom with more on the IDF operation in Gaza, coming to us from Petah Tikva, is IDF spokesperson Captain Libby Weiss. Captain Weiss, thank you so much for joining us. Now, you're on the scene right now in Petah Tikva. What are we looking at behind you, and what can you tell us about the situation on the border at the moment?
Yeah, so I'm here in Petah Tikva, standing right outside of a residential apartment building where a rocket early this morning struck right at the entrance to the building. The destruction around me is unbelievable, really, to see it. And actually, just a couple of minutes ago, there was another siren. So I ran with all of the people who are coming back, who live in this building, or coming back trying to take whatever is left in the building. We all ran to the shelter. And I think what we're seeing here is just a really clear example of what Israelis have been experiencing in the last several days with the onslaught of rockets that have been launched by Hamas from the Gaza Strip towards Israel. At this point, it's now more than 1,600. And of course, the IDF, we are responding and doing everything we can to make sure that Hamas doesn't have the capabilities or the ability to keep launching rockets and to keep terrorizing Israelis.
And what is the IDF strategy for effectively ending this operation?
Well, right now we are really focused on striking Hamas targets and making sure that they no longer have the capacity to launch these rockets. We've struck a variety of different targets, whether that's weapons facilities, launching sites, command and control centers, communication centers, really doing everything possible to eliminate or limit their ability to launch these rockets and to do to create the damage and to terrorize and to do what you see here behind me.
Now, we're currently only striking from the air. Is the IDF also preparing to enter Gaza in a full-scale operation?
I don't want to jump the gun on that. Any decision about escalating or doing that is something that the political level would have to decide. But as the military, we are prepared for a variety of different potential scenarios, and we're assessing and monitoring the situation very, very closely.
So from what you're assessing at the moment, I mean, many Israelis are asking, when will this end? When can they expect to get back to their daily lives? How long is the military operation expected to take? Days, weeks, months? I mean, what are we seeing right now?
Yeah, right now we're really guided on the goal. And rather than describe a timeline, really our focus is to make sure that Hamas doesn't have the capacity to do what you're seeing here. And in the IDF, we are committed to doing that for as long as we have to. And to really be sure that, again, people can go to sleep at night and that people don't have to wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning to a siren to have their building destroyed, as you're seeing here. So that's really our primary focus right now.
And what is the end goal of the operation? I mean, every few years we do see an emboldened Hamas firing rockets into Israel. Is there a way to put an end to it once and for all?
I think that's a larger question than certainly my pay grade. But I think from the military perspective, our job is to defend the citizens of Israel and to make sure that Hamas can't continue doing this. And we will do that as necessary and based on the guidance and the instructions and the marching orders that we receive from the political echelon. But we will continue to operate and do what we can to make sure, again, that Israelis don't need to wake up to this.
IDF spokesperson Captain Libby Weiss reporting to us on the ground in Petah Tikva. Stay safe out there.
Thank you.